remembers? One more thing, Larkin.
Drink a milk.
We said that.
Drink a milk.
Shh. Who remembers? You'll say? She can look around with those big, beautiful eyes. Those are all the things she could do when she was born. You know who she liked to look at when she was born?
Her best mommy in the world.
Her mommy and her daddy. Because when she was born, she already knew them. Because when she was inside her mommy, she could hear her mommy and daddy talking. And so she already knew their voices. And so when she was born, she knew that they were special. And they would hold her, and they would take care of her, and she was happy. Was she a good sleeper?
Oh, she was in the beginning,
Yeah.
but not after.
We had one yesterday who wasn't a very good sleeper when she was little. It's like, finally, someone else doesn't have a good sleeper. But Kalsa, every day she would get a little bit smarter and a little bit bigger, and one day she smiled. You know who you smiled at?
Your mom and your dad.
Is that who you smiled at? Because you knew they took care of you. She couldn't talk yet. She couldn't walk. She couldn't make her body move anywhere. All she could do was look around and cry and wiggle her arms and her legs because she was a little bitty baby. Kalsa pretty soon learned how to hold her head up. Her mom and her dad didn't have to put their hands behind her head. After she learned to hold her head up, Kalsa found her first toy. What was your first toy? Do you remember?
And your mouth. A princess.
What was her first toy?
Princess.
Who remembers?
A crown.
Raise your mojo. You'll say? Her hand. And she put her hand where?
In your mouth.
In her mouth. That's where babies put everything that's in their mouth. And she would put her hand in her mouth. She could hold her head up. Soon she learned how to roll from her tummy to her back and her back to her tummy. Here's a picture of Kalsa. How old is she in this picture?
Oh, she's 3 months.
3 months. That's about the time she's learning how to hold up her head and finding her hands. I can see she has little covers on her hands because maybe she was scratching herself.
Yeah.
Because she was exploring with that hand. Baby's little hands, it does like that. They want to explore things and find things. Does that look like Kalsa to you?
Yeah.
I think it looks like Kalsa. Those are her eyes. And that's her mouth, too. That is Kalsa. Well, Kalsa kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Kalsa learned how to sit up. She could sit up all by herself. She learned how to scoot around on the floor. And then Kalsa had a birthday, and Kalsa was 1 year old. That means the earth had traveled around the sun one time since the day Kalsa was born. You want to take your first journey around the sun, Kalsa? Go the other way. The other way. The earth goes round the sun. The earth goes round the sun. It takes 12 months to go around it now. Kalsa is 1. Kalsa is 1 year old now. She's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You want to choose your first ribbon? The shiny red. I thought it was sparkly, but it's shiny. It is sparkly, but this is more the shiny red. When Kalsa was 1 year old, she crawled and she got her first tooth. And she played peekaboo. That was her favorite game to play, was peekaboo. Do you still like to play peekaboo? Yeah, maybe not as much as you did when you were 1. Peekaboo's a fun game, especially for little ones. When Kalsa was 1 year old, she learned how to walk.
And
She learned how to say some words. Do you remember some of her first words?
That first was Nana.
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 And that's for?
She called me as Nana.
Oh, you was Nana?
Yeah.
And did she say words like ball and water?
First, at the end of the first year.
At
Yeah.
the end of the
Yeah.
first year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Kalsa, here's a picture of Kalsa when she was 1 year old. And she's so, Dad, is this like Kalsa to you?
Yes.
Yes, there she is. She's so beautiful in
I
that
can see some
picture.
roses.
It looks like she has flowers coming out of her head. They're really behind her. I thought maybe at first that she had beautiful flowers in her hair. There's Kalsa. Is that you? Do you remember that picture? Do you remember them taking that picture? When Kalsa was 1 year old, she learned how to walk, she learned how to climb, she started learning how to run, and Mom and Dad had to be so careful because she was everywhere.
Oh,
and
that's
into
sure.
Everything. And every little thing she would find on the floor, she would put it in her mouth, because that's where babies put everything. And then Kalsa had another birthday, and Kalsa was 2 years old. The earth had circled around the sun 2 times since the day Kalsa was born. Kalsa, you want to take your second journey around the sun? The earth goes round the sun, the earth goes round the sun. It takes 12 months to go around, and now Kalsa is 2. Kalsa is now 2 years old. The earth has circled around the sun 2 times. This the iridescent blue. When Kalsa was 2 years old, she went to Nepal to meet her grandparents. Oh, were you excited to meet your grandparents? Yeah, and that was the longest trip she had ever been on. It took 18 hours, which is almost a whole day. I bet you were glad when you landed that airplane in Nepal. Did
Very
she
much.
like flying?
Yeah, she was pretty good.
Good.
I was surprised though.
I remember flying with my oldest one, and she screamed through the whole thing. I think she had a
Ear pressure.
I know.
pressure problem. Yeah, it's like, but fortunately it was just an hour-and-a-half flight.
Actually, long distance hurts more than short distance hurts more than long distance because it go higher. So.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, anyway, now that Kalsa's 2, here's a picture of Kalsa when she was 2. She's got a big pink ball. Or is that a balloon?
Balloon.
I think it's a balloon. Look at that. Does that look like Kalsa to you?
She still has flower.
Same face. Yeah.
She always had a flower.
Flowers on her shirt, flowers
Oh, it
in
was
her
the
hair,
same
and-
flower for first.
No, no. I mean, like, every year she's there.
Does she look happy or sad to you? Happy. Do you think she's
Ganesh.
having a good time? Yeah. Kalsa, when she was 2 years old, she was potty trained when she was 2, wasn't she?
She was pretty late, so
Okay,
yeah.
so she was 3.
Yeah, almost 3.
Okay. Well, almost 3.
Yeah.
That's 2. When Kalsa was 2, she learned how to use the potty. She didn't have to wear a diaper anymore. She would have accidents sometimes, but that's okay. Little kids do that. She was turning from a baby into a little kid. And then Kalsa had another birthday. And Kalsa was 3 years old. Kalsa, do you want to take your 3rd journey around the sun? The earth goes round the sun. The earth goes round the sun. It takes 12 months to go around. And now Kalsa is 3 years old. The earth has traveled around the sun 3 times since the day Kalsa was born. When Kalsa was 3 years old, she could ride her tricycle. She could eat food all on her own, and she loved making friends. Here's a picture of Kalsa when she was 3. I bet this was her birthday. Is this your birthday? Because it says happy birthday. Well, actually it says happy birth. But we assume it says happy birthday. And there's Kalsa. She has some sparkly things in her hand. Do you know what those are? Remember those? You seem to like those because you're very focused on them. Does that look like Kalsa to you?
Yes.
When Kalsa was 3 years old, she started going to school and she moved upstairs to the green room.
Was she downstairs?
She started making new friends.
For like 2-3 weeks because she wasn't potty trained.
She wasn't a little baby anymore. She was a little kid. But now, Kalsa, oh, you didn't get your 3rd ribbon. Get your 3rd ribbon. Now Kalsa, the sparkling green. Now Kalsa is getting older. She's moving from a little kid into a bigger kid. Ooh. Pretty soon she'll be all grown
Aditya,
up.
put your shoes on, please.
And she'll have to tell her mom and dad, Mother and Father, listen to what I tell you. Kalsa?
Angelina's here.
Yeah.
Okay. Kalsa, when she was 3 years old, she started learning the sounds the letters make. She started learning her numbers. She started making lots of new friends and doing all sorts of work. And today, Kalsa is having another birthday. Today, the Earth has completed another journey around the sun. And she is starting a new journey. Do you want to take your 4th journey around the sun, Kalsa? The Earth goes round the sun, the Earth goes round the sun. It takes 12 months to go around, and now Kalsa is 4. The Earth has traveled around the sun 4 times since the day Kalsa was born.
4 times.
4 times. You want to choose your 4th ribbon?
5 times.
Sometimes these ribbons, you never know what you're going to get. Kalsa is now 4 years old. That means Kalsa's growing up. She's learning new things. Now that she's 4, she's going to be doing all sorts of new work. She's going to be learning all sorts of new things. She's going to be making new friends. Matthew, she's going to be learning all sorts of new things. Kalsa, I don't have a picture of 4.
Do you
4 is so brand new. What are we going to do for a picture
cross
for
your
4?
legs.
use the frame? Use the frame.
Use the picture frame. Okay, let's see what a picture
Kalsa,
of
look at
4
Daddy.
looks like. Hold your frame.
Stand up. Put the frame down, little bit down. Yes. And look at Daddy.
There's a picture of
Put
4.
your
It's
teeth
a
inside.
Teeth inside.
Did you see what? She put only 2 teeth. It's
Out.
not like a bunny.
Now it's in. Cheese.
There's a picture.
Yes, good job.
There is 4. 4 is so brand new.
But she got it what we said.
That's so cute.
We just have to present it right now.
Okay, listen,
Okay,
Matthew.
Kalsa, now that
Matthew.
you're 4 years old, would you like
Matthew,
to
go
play
sit
your
on his
birthday
snack
song?
table.
Yes.
Miss Linda. I love this one. Swara.
Would you like to blow out your candle or snuff out your candle? Snuff it. Everyone likes to snuff it.
Because they can blow at home.
Yeah, they can blow at home. They get to snuff here. What is she going to take away from the fire? Oxygen. Yay! Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kalsa. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, how old is Kalsa? 4. Happy birthday, Kalsa. Okay, let's put Kalsa's ribbons on. Okay. You want to take the cape off or leave it on? This is the cape. Do you want to take it off or leave it on? Take it off. Do you want to take the crown off or leave it on?
I will take a picture.
You want to take off the crown? Okay, a picture of... Oh, okay. Well, let's leave this on and we can take a picture. Let's put your ribbons on you first.
That'll be
Okay.
a beautiful one.
Let's...
Yes.
These are her ribbons so that all day everyone will know that she is 4 years old. Today she is 4 years old.
Also, 5 and 12. She's not. She's 4.
She is. Okay, let's leave your cape on and we can get